everything. She left you with no explanation, I said. That's right, simply disappeared. Her room was cleaned out and she was gone. But no note, no phone call, no goodbye. When I called you, I had no idea where she was. Why would she leave you and go to another, service? Money? I don't think so. I think she was seduced. Patricia, I said, I don't wish to be coarse, but she's a whore. She's been a whore since she was 16. And now she's 20, Patricia said, and she's still a whore. But whores do what they do for a lot of reasons, and I think April is in love with somebody that has her working there. A pimp? Patricia Utley shrugged. Sure, she said, for lack of a better word. My guess is that he's really more of a recruiter. Like for GE or Indiana U? Yes, it's done. You find that you don't have a particular kind of girl in your stable, you shop around, or you get hold of someone who will shop around, and he finds what you need. Blonde Miss America, exotic Latin, somebody who looks like Sophie Tucker, and he recruits her for you. Always he? No, a lot of recruiting is done in lesbian bars, but in this case it's a he. What determines what kind of woman you want in your stable? I said. Customer demand? Yes, Patricia said. Do you recruit? No, I don't need to. My whores come because they've heard about my operation and because they want to work for me, except the ones that are sent me by detectives from Boston. The waitress cleared our dishes. We ordered cheesecake for dessert. Patricia Utley ordered coffee. Not me, no point screwing up 4 margaritas. You were the best I could do, I said. All the other options she had were worse. Patricia Utley smiled. Thanks, she said. The waitress came with the cheesecake. Mine had cherries on it. I remained calm. Normally, cherry cheesecake makes my nostrils flare dramatically. I took a small, dignified bite. Control. Being someone's whore is not an ideal option for anyone, I said. I notice, for instance, that you're not, but ideal options aren't something I have much to do with. Most of the time I'm shuttling between bad and worse. With me she has choice, Patricia said. No one is coerced with me. At least not by you. The world probably coerces them some. I can't help that, Patricia Utley said. Me either, I said. I had another bite of cherry cheesecake. But you keep trying, she said. Else what's a heaven for, I said. And falling short. I shrugged. The discussion was distracting me from the cheesecake. But you keep doing it, she said. April Kyle got a better deal out of life than she would have if I hadn't been around, I said. I got her choices. It's the best anyone gets. It's all I'll try to give her this time. If she's where she'd rather be, then that's where she ought to be. Even if later on it will destroy her? One day at a time, I said. My cheesecake was gone. My pulse rate slowed. Patricia Utley paid the check. On 26th Street we walked east. It was spring in New York, and the street litter was beginning to dry in the pale sun. Don't underestimate the impact that her pimp has on her, Patricia Utley said. If she has one. Patricia Utley looked at me almost sadly. April has one, she said. In spite of everything, in spite of all they know to the contrary, whores want love. It's not money that they whore for, it's love, or the hope of it. Why should they be different? Because by the time they get to be 20 years old, they have ample evidence that love is nonsense. Put money in thy purse? That's some kind of quote, Patricia Utley said, but I don't know from where. Yes, of course, put money in thy purse. You management types are all the same, I said, anti-romantics. But the whores aren't, Patricia said. That may be the trick of it. I'm not anti-romantic, I said. You're male, she said. You can afford it. If I were female, would it lead me to whoredom? She shook her head. No, I don't think so. We reached 6th Avenue. So it's not the whole trick. She was looking for a cab. Maybe not. Everyone wants love, I said. Not everyone whores. She gestured toward a cab. It zipped past us. Shit, she said. She looked for another one. Downtown a block, 2 guys in tan raincoats flagged the next cab. She exhaled softly and turned and looked at me. Under her careful makeup I could see lines at her mouth and eyes. Natural light is tough. I'm not a philosopher, she said. You don't have to know how coal was made in order to mine it. But I think April's future will be a lot brighter if you get her out of that call service. And to do that, I think you're going to have to get her away from a pimp that she thinks loves her. Pimps don't love anybody.